the hell was I fishing here? What do you want? Tropical bee. Oops. And mountain bee. Oh, that's where I am. Excuse me. Might as well grab the gold ones when I can. Hey, where's the monies? Kind of. I mean, 88 gold's nothing to shake a stick at. Or a rod. Haha. You know, fishing game, rod, lol. The manta rays are worth a decent amount. Not even sure what silhouette I'm looking for. Alright, pretty. Help me out here. Aha! Those. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Two more. Or one more, sorry. And there it be. Woo! What am I working on? Nothing. What do I want to work on? Tension, I guess. Sure. Oh god. Shit's expensive, man. Oh. Okay, Jungle Bee. Heard it has a pretty face. I hope Rosa will like it. Interesting. D? The fuck am I getting ranked D's for? Oops. The hell am I trying to catch here? And why isn't it spawning? Welcome back. This is the right place, right? Yeah. What the hell do I need here? Quake catfish. I don't know how I'm getting unlucky with the spawns for this. Alright, what the crap? There's one. Jesus Christ. And it wasn't high enough rank. Sweet. Happy about that. God damn it. There we go. I'm trying to figure out if I wanna play My Time at Sandrock after this, or if I wanna go back and finish my brain cannot process fucking ghost photography game. Oh god, what is it called? Fatal Frame. Jesus. I mean, yes, thank you. I've already sort of established that I'm not going to be able to get all achievements on that game. So... probably want to stick with the stuff that just recently came out and then go back to that later. I also need to take a look at the achievements for My Time at Sandrock and make sure there's none like there was in the first one. Like, marry this person, marry this person. That's like way too long. You have to do a full playthrough every single time. These fucking quake catfish are pissing me off. Woo polygamy. Yeah, that's not how that game works, unfortunately. Actually, let me see here. Excuse me. Can I get to it from here somehow? Nope, that's just a web browser. Interesting. Well, maybe. Hold on. Maybe able to get to it here. achievement, though, it's only 36, so that's good. Let's see here. First love, kind of a big deal. Pro gamer, time flies, strong arms. I know. It belongs in a museum. CP tone memories. One of the cool kids. Sentient trading. It's what I always wanted. Got the receipt. Wait, it's not what? Cardistry. Running speedster. It does not look like there's an achievement for marrying a specific person. Looks like there's just an achievement for, like, getting married. So, that's good. Because if we go back to my time at Porsche and look at the achievements there, there's 91 achievements in this game, of which I have 50. Right, because I married Ginger. I remember there being achievements like that for every single person in the game. Yeah, there's... Okay, so my time at Santa Rock looks like it'll be better. Oh, hey. Perfect. While we were waiting, a catfish spawned. That was all part of the plan. I was just trying to get the game to spawn me some catfish. Yay. I'd like to talk to you in person. Will you meet me at the lake? Excuse me, are you a friend of Mr. Sergey? I'd like to ask you something. Does Mr. Sergey dislike bananas? Give him bananas as presents all the time. But it seems like he's not really happy with my gift. Why bananas? What do you mean? It is common sense to give bananas as a gift. At least in my village. If you don't have any other ideas, I'll keep getting bananas for him. Thanks for your time today. And this is something I don't need. It would be great if you took it. Now I can get even closer with Mr. Sergey. Thank you for your help. Why do you like Mr. Sergey so much? It was a long time ago when I was still a gorilla. Wait, what? Gorilla? I fell into a trap in the forest and couldn't move. Mr. Sergey came to save me. Wait, gorilla? Since then, I promised myself, after I died, I'd become a human instead of a gorilla. So you're a gorilla-like human? To become Mr. Sergey's wife. Oh. Okay. Sure. Why not? I mean, the bananas make sense, I guess. Come on. Stop. Thank you. Yeah. There's a gorilla that died and came to heaven as a girl. 'Cause of course. Why wouldn't you? Alright, there we go. All the sub quests are done. Alright. Yes, perfect. Finally, we did it. The second rocket is complete. It's now ready to launch. Come over when you're ready. I'll go now. Yeah, fuck you, Angel. Who the hell's this cloaked person? Thank you, everyone. We couldn't have made it without your help. No worries. We enjoyed it. Yeah, just enjoy your trip. By the way, what about that angel? Send him fake information that I am going to repel against the angels. He's probably searching for me right now. Lol. He'll find out about this place at any time. We need to hurry before he comes. Alright, let's go. Who's the person in the cloak and why are they following me? Wait. Oh, fuck. He's already here? Don't underestimate my power. The launch will be cancelled. I won't let that happen. What is that? You can never... Monkey woman! It was okay to hit him, right? He looked very annoying. Good job, Rila. Quick, Susan. Alright, you ready to fly? Dr. Susan? Did you see that person who got on the rocket? Who was that? No idea. Okay, so I'm not the only person that... What? Why? Of course, it's UFOs. Yeah, just walk around in space. It's fine. Here we are, the Milky Way. Never imagined that we would come this far. How is it? Is this something you saw in your dream? I remember this place. Indeed, this is the place you've dreamed of. Yeah. Who the fuck are you? Wait, who are you? I was waiting for you to ask me that question. Oh well, I think the time has come. Let me show you who I truly am. It's an angel? Yes, I'm an angel serving Martel the God Fish. Call me Emil. You've well arrived at the place where my master lives. Martel the Godfish? Right, the big fish that appeared in your dream. That is indeed Martel the Godfish. Why did it guide me here? Why don't you ask Martel that? However, I have to give you one last trial and test your power before I can let you see him. Please catch H of Delphinius size break B and up. Once you complete this trial successfully, I'll bring you to him. What am I fishing in the Milky Way? I am fishing in space. Aquarius. I caught a constellation. I mean, I am fishing in a galaxy, so it makes sense that I would catch constellations. Star Hydra. Pisces Austrinius? Super starfish. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, there's a Delphinius. 7 more to go. Researching a cabbage that goes well with deep fried foods. Aquarius, I crashed a water jar with my hands by accident. The fish sounds like a perfect substitution. I'm here to ask you to collect samples as usual. Even angels don't really know about species in space. Why don't you find me something to attract ladies? Come on, you went all the way up to space. Space fish are weird. Remoras. Why is that a space fish? Oh, hello. What are we? Damn it. There you go. Where are we? Again, boo. Yep, that's again boo, alright. Alright, there's all the super starfish. Oh, you stupid fish. Thank you. And where's 1,200? Jesus. No, it wants me to catch a remora. Even Dr. Seuss doesn't really know about the fish living in the Milky Way. Help her by looking into their biological makeup. Oh good, I can finish him off. Today I have made a big decision. You must be excited to hear what my decision is. I'm very interested. Uh-huh. I'm looking for love, the love of my life. Then I realized, it's not fair for all the beautiful ladies in the world if I give all my love to this one woman. Okay? So I decided I should try to love all women, not just one. I will become a man of love. Okay? Doesn't this sound great? I must be a genius. Okay. I bought this pair of rings in 10 installments the other day from my future true love, but I don't need them anymore. This is fine. Ah, how beautiful. You dropped something in the water. Was it this golden ring or this silver? My heart. Why don't we have some tea together? Bye. Damn. Fucking ode. As I proceed to walk away. When you get back home, there was a gift from Mr. Sergey. Oh boy, a skull mask. Whatever, he's finished and I don't have to do his missions anymore. Milky ice fish. Tastes like milk. Love to cook. Do I have any new recipes? No, I do not. Cool, that one's done. Still think I need to catch something else out here, right? Yes, I do. There it is. Right, the remoras. Give me just a couple minutes, chat. I forgot that I need to go switch over laundry and I need to go get some water. I'll be just a minute. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, right, I still need to catch those too. So now we just need the remoras and the other thing. No, I pulled it too far. God damn it. Thank you. Still need 2 more of this fucking fish. So I restarted playing The Witcher 3 again on my off time because I do want to play through it because apparently the game is amazing and I remember having fun with it, but it's also not a really good stream game because nobody wants to watch it anymore considering everybody's played the shit out of it. So I've been playing it by, you know, when I'm not streaming, and it's been fun. I remember how cool it was that it all the potions and the oils are, you only have to create them once and then you have them permanently, which I thought was really cool. Oriental tiger prawn. We heard of the quote, use small fry to catch a big fish? Of course, I know the quote. Forget the meaning though. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but I mean, you're like the only one. The elf. I've tried streaming it before and it did horribly, so. And I need something to play on my off time. I think the deluxe version, or the deluxe version or whatever, is available on Steam right now for like really fucking cheap, for like $10 or $8 or something. It's like 80% off at the moment. So if you want to snag it, now would be the time. Really? Really, really. Cool. I had a feeling that was going to happen. There we go. Sweet. Let's side quest done. About to go collect some plant samples in the jungle. It would be great if you could help me out. Of course, I'll have a gift for you. Thanks for your help. Please receive this. Totem Menace. I'll be exploring around in this area for a bit, so feel free to leave anytime. I appreciate your help. As you know, Dr. Susan is a great scientist, as well as a great person. When I asked to become her assistant, she accepted me regardless of what kind of person I used to be. Never really met people like her when I was alive. I'm not blaming you. It is normal to be curious about someone's past. I gotta go now. Oh, the first two are bad. they're bad games. And you don't really need to know about the story to play 3, so I'll give you a map to my favorite place. You can visit anytime. I own 1 and 2 because I wanted to try to do the same thing. Everybody always says, don't play the first 2, just play the 3rd one. Oh, it's you. This place is my heaven. Why don't you have a seat? Master, I'll have a fish cake. Man, this is the best. What's that behind the counter? Oh, nobody's there. Isn't it strange? I hope the master will open the Odin stand when he arrives. But you just... Oh my, what is this filthy looking food stall doing here? It's ruining heaven's beauty. Is that fucking angel again? Remove it right now. What are you saying? This is my heaven. I think it looks stunning. Oh dear, I will never understand people with a lack of taste. No need for argument. Wait! Stop! Don't do this to me, I'm begging you. No use, let me get rid of this thing. I'll do anything, Mr. Angel. This is the only thing left for me. This place is everything to me. Please! Don't you have pride? It's my job to make sure the rules are enforced. Sad, but nothing I can do. Wait! What do you want? You want me to taste the Odin? And then make the final decision? Nonsense. But I will give you a chance this time. It's impossible to satisfy me with human food anyways. It will just be a waste of your time and effort. Sorry about that. I couldn't handle that situation by my own. Thanks for standing up for me. But I don't know how I can persuade that guy. There's no way I can give up. The master never gave up. I'll just do the same. Let's do this. Please, take this as my apology for getting you into trouble. Let's start to think about the strategy. Now I want to say it's Korean, because fish cakes are a big thing, street food in Korea. But I don't know. And what's funny is there's still like 7 more people that I need to find. Of course. 2 fish that I would rather catch, and the one that I didn't grab some bait. I do have the whole collection of SAO games. I forgot I bought all those. Wonder if I should do a series of all those. I have big news. Can you come over as soon as possible? What's the big news? Look at her. Rosa? Fish. Or F-I-S-H. Shish. Did you hear that? Rosa just spoke. This is her first time saying a word aside from mama. Good job, baby! Oh, thanks. Remember I asked you for a fish called Ruby Swordtail before? Rosa loved that fish. She would watch the aquarium all day. You love fish, right, Rosa? Oh. I'm sorry, that was the big news I was talking about. Am I being a doting parrot? I'm ashamed of being so giddy despite my age. It's big news indeed. Thank you. I was very worried a while ago. Can I be a good mother without going through all the hard work? I said something like that. But I guess I was wrong. She sounds so happy. I can feel it. I cannot be wrong. Oh, yes, Elf. There was one more thing I was wrong about. I feel like I was raising my baby all alone, so I kept all my worries to myself. But I forget that I have friends like you, and it's okay to rely on friends sometimes, right? Oh, but not Sergey. He's actually a nice person, you know. Thank you for coming to see us today. I'll go visit you next time. Also here, this is a gift for you. Only way too many more to go. But I finished off the first page. Woo! First page! Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ. I still have, what, 6, 7 more to find? Yeah. Alright, back to space. Time to catch all the requirement fish. I played probably half of the first one. SAO Excel Gear, I think it's called. Like an MMO. I remember I bought it back when I was craving playing MMOs, and I couldn't find anything good, and yeah, kind of. I remember enjoying it for a while. I don't know why I stopped. I was definitely enjoying playing it. Great job. Perhaps this test wasn't necessary for you. Yikes. You were telling this after all the work? Take this as a reward. No, not next. Anyways, we'll now guide you to his place. But before that, why don't we exchange our numbers? Oh, good. She's one of the friends. Where's Martel? CAC. She won't show up until we prove our skills. You can show off what you can do. Let's catch them all. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I get to my library from here? Oh, I guess I can just go back to the web browser. What the hell is that? There it is. Think I can get to my library through here? Maybe? Yes. Possibly. Can I search this? I can. Yeah, Excel World versus Sword Art Online. I only played 16 hours of it. That's the first one. I have Fatal Bullet, Realization Deluxe Edition, Lost Song, and Re-Hollow Fragment. This is the first one. I looked it up to make sure I started with the first game. I don't know what order they go in after that, but I have them all. I bought them like really cheap. So. Oh, bye. Genbu. Fed up with my boss's crazy requests. He's asking for a rare fish from Milky Way this time. Have you caught it before? I have. Wasabi octopus. Wasabi has a natural bactericidal effect? I'd love to see if the wasabi octopus has the same effect. Parade rockfish. Maybe parade rockfish can make my picks more impressive. Megalo shark. Its jagged teeth are so pretty, don't you think? Tuna. Some important person from heaven asked me to prepare the main course at a big party, but we don't have enough tuna for everyone. Torch angler. I was wondering if I could use them as lights on my farm at night. Goodbye lobster. Ah, I introduced a friend to another friend, and they don't seem to be compatible. Do you think I can change that with the power of goodbye lobster? I don't know. Maybe? Sure. Why not? It's nice because I feel that I do not have a lack of games to play on stream for quite some time. So that's nice. Instead of heading into stream going, oh god, what do I try to find to play? Because I've got this to finish, I've got My Time at Sandrock, I've got Fatal Frame, I've got all the SAO games, I've got Tyranny that I want to do a playthrough of. There's more games on my wish list that I can play, so. Plenty of hours of games. I am a little disappointed with Builder Simulator. I was looking forward to that, and it it did not at all live up to what I was looking for. I mean, it looks to be a good game. I'm not trying to fault it there. Just not what I was hoping / expecting. But unfortunately, I played it for like 3 hours, so I can't refund it. Ah, well. I know how that is. I mean, honestly, if you look at it, I wake up, work. Like today, I woke up, started work at 2:30, worked till 11, had, you know, like an hour just to relax and watch a little bit of stuff, and then I start my second job. So, though, you know, my second job isn't exactly the worst thing in the world, but... But yes, I go from work to work. You have time now? Never mind, please forget about the message I just sent. What's going on? She sent you a photo of Blue Lagoon after you replied to her message. What is she doing at Blue Lagoon? Sorry to have you come all this way here. I know I'm kind of annoying, always complaining like a little girl. Why did you pick this place? I don't want to go back to hell. I didn't think anyone would find me here. But then I got lonely, so I texted you. Hey, now you're thinking that I really am like a little girl, right? Ha! You are right. I know I'm acting very childish, but what can I do? I'm tired of this job, tired of life in hell. Let's get out of here. Why? Are you still telling me to go back to work? Huh? That's not what you meant? Let's play together? I can just forget about work? It is more important to play? Nobody's told me that before. Many people encourage me, but they also encourage me to work after all. But you're different. Could it be that you've gone through something similar in the past? I don't remember. Well, I don't care. Let's just work and play. Better show me around fun places. I do. Brought Dorothy around to your favorite places. It was so fun. Hey, this is my gift. It is normal for friends to give gifts, right? You gave me some wool. Woo! I feel so much better now. I think I was just too stressed. Should take a rest like this more often, though. Let's play together all day next time. Come on. Here's one. Come on, BS rank. It's a B. That doesn't work. BS rank. Yes, thank you. Because they have to be S rank. I need to catch 2 more at S rank. Unfortunately, all of these requests like are either A or S's. Wouldn't be so bad if there was more of those fish about. Yeah, I just beat the story last night in Need for Speed Heat. Now I just need to go around and collect all the collectibles and do all the trials and stuff. Unfortunately, drifting in that game sucks major dick. And there's like a lot of stuff that requires you to do drifting. I hate it. I hate it so much. Actually, that's not the worst part. The cops are the worst part in that game. Oh, no. It got so bad that I looked up a mod to remove cops from the game. And I was not the only one that had issues with the cops. It is a major complaint with that game. They fucking spawn on top of you. It's horrible. So, yeah. So the mod to just... Well, it actually didn't get rid of the cops. What it did is it made them stop moving when you got nearby. Cool. 2. I mean, I don't think it was that bad, but... Yeah, doing a high heat race and barely winning it, getting the rare part that you need to bring back to your garage, only to have cops spawn on top of you and arrest you because you can't get away from them. Whee! That's fun! Bullshit is what it is. So the cops no longer get to do anything in my game. Get to sit there and be helpless. Be in this rank. It's not big enough. Oh, yay, it is. Thank God. Alright, where to next? Area B. Hey, look at that! Whole bunch of stuff that I need. Nope, need higher grade of that. The shark. Fuck off, fish! Jesus. It's like suiciding onto my hook. Like, I want to eat it! Oh, bastard. Come on. I'll try cooking a new dish with Mr. Johnny. Main ingredients are fish and veggies from my farm. Do you mind coming over? We'd love to hear your opinion as well. I think these fish pair well with the dish. You two are awesome. Now I know more about fish in heaven. Take this as a sign of gratitude. Surfboard! But man, your veggies are also great. Your ingredients are the best of the best, even in heaven. Ah, thank you very much for saying that. However, I was so surprised. You were a bearded old man when we met before. Now you were a boy now. I still can't believe it. I was surprised too. When I met my parents, I found myself in this form. Do you know why? Angels told me that your appearance in heaven is strongly affected by your feelings. If it is not that I actively wanted to look like a child, but I couldn't help it when I saw my mom and dad. Interesting. Our current appearance isn't necessarily the same as what we look like in our last moments. It's also possible that you were much older than me? Really? I don't know. Memory's sort of vague. He's recovering it. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. No problem. I also do not remember everything completely. I understand that. Hey, I have something to ask you. Can we talk in person? I have a problem with Tensta. I'm not getting many likes these days, so I decided to find new Tensta spots. You must know good places, right? Sure. It's okay. Not that bad, though. It's space, bitch! Hey, thank you for showing me around. Here's a small gift for you. How's it going? Not good. Maybe I'm not talented enough. I want to know how to get more likes, but no matter what I do, it does not work. Doesn't everybody? Just enjoy taking photos. And do it. You really are like my dad. You're so preachy. Haha, I took a picture of your surprised face. This is so funny. I'm gonna upload it now. Fantastic. Coelacanth. Shark. Two sharks. Or maybe not two sharks? What the hell is that thing? Shark! Stop getting seized! Jesus! It's like me in high school. Lol. That was way too the wrong direction. Oh, so I learned tonight that my sister may be filing a malpractice lawsuit in the near future here. So that'll be fun. My nephew broke his arm like a month and a half ago, and it took them 6 days to be able to get in to see to get it cast, and apparently they didn't check to make sure it was set correctly so that before they cast it, and his arm is set wrong now. So they're gonna have to go in and re-break it and set it with a pin. Uh-huh. There is so many things wrong with that. Yep. Yeah, that's undue bodily harm. That's trauma to a child. There's just so many things that any lawyer that she goes to is going to fucking eat this up. Like, this is such an open and shut case, and malpractice suits are worth so much money. I don't think it'll be that bad. I'd like to ask you a favor. Come visit me whenever you're free. Yeah, so we'll see what happens, but thank you very much. Your shoulder massage was great. It helped me a lot. It's interesting. We don't own bodies anymore, but our energy level and how quickly we recover are affected by our appearances. Since I have the appearance of an old woman, I sometimes have trouble doing things with this body. Like, it's hard for me to walk for a long time. Why are you keeping this look? Because it was around this time that I reached the peak of my academic achievement. Have you ever heard of the Novel Award? Yeah, I mean, he's only 2. So, I don't think it's going to be a major thing, but never judge a book by its cover, hee hee. I was neither the most beautiful woman in the world, nor good at sports, so I think that this appearance is just perfect for me. Thank you very much for giving me a nice massage. Please take this, I hope you like it. I'll add those fish in the aquarium at work. She's not 100% certain, but she thinks they didn't even take a X-ray before they cast it, and that right there is just like an open and shut case for malpractice. Yeah, here's hoping. She's going to get copies of all his medical records tomorrow, and I mean, if nothing else, the hospital will probably settle, and it'll just be easy. Ask you, would you meet me at the lake? Oh, it's you. Don't tell Rila that you met me here. Got it? Oh, okay. Counting on you. Whoa. Oh, hello. I almost forgot about you. How can I help you? Tried giving him not only bananas, but apples. But he doesn't look happy with my gift. What should I do? You just can't be pushy. What are you talking about? The only reason my love doesn't reach him is just that my love is not enough. The north wind and the sun? Is that it? The north wind and the sun compete to make a passing traveler remove his cloak? Are you making fun of me? They cannot even speak. Don't you know that? I'm sorry. Oh well. No, you were trying to come up with an idea. Take this. Now I think it's Chinese. What is happening here? But I won't give you my bananas. Your advice did not help after all. That sounds like a Chinese proverb. I mean, there's not much he can do. A 2-year-old boy's arm is set incorrectly. It's it's not the parents doing. There's not much face to save. Uh-huh. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be catching here, but I'm not finding it. That's pretty uncertain. Jupiter was in the 3rd house. The fuck does that even mean? Aha! There it is. Whatever this is. Oh, right, the tuna. That's right. This is hopefully it. Yay. Woohoo. Hello, I'm visiting heaven. I have a few things to ask you. Do you have time today? What would you like to ask me? Looks like Kat is visiting you often. I was wondering how she's doing at your place. We always have fun. Is that so? That's good. That's good. What about her other friends? Not sure about that. See. Are you worried about Kat? Of course! Because she is... Ah, forget it. Sorry for taking your time. I brought a gift for you. Please be a good friend to Kat. Of course. Seems like Kat is very important to him. Is Bear in love with Kat? That's weird to say out loud. I am, indeed. Except those are manta rays, not whales. But yes. Hello, chicken. Ha 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 ha, fuck off. God damn it. That was horrible and you know it. There we go. That's what I need. Just being able to catch it is the question. Real. Cool. Finished him off. Since you suggested I start fishing, I've gotten completely into it. Found Mr. Johnny's boat. Would you like to join me? Sounds great. Yeah! Yeah! How's your fishing going? My fishing is just a hobby, but I think I'm getting better at it. Can you believe I caught a fish that weighs 100 pounds? Haha! You look very happy. That's so. Since I got into fishing, my work has become much easier for me, and I'm more efficient. Never thought that having a hobby would help this much. I should have known this before. Oh, you know, I got a bonus because I've been doing so well recently. I bought something for you. I hope you like it. Another surfboard. Well, let's start fishing. Please show me the skill of a professional fisherman. We went fishing together until it got dark. I barely fished more than Min Hiroki. Whew, he's catching up quickly. Yay, 8 down. Chicken, you are banned from making fucking scale jokes when it refers to fishing. From now on, if you make a fucking scale joke, I am timing you out. You have overused it. No longer. Oh, just short. Oh boy. Didn't they add like more space? That's one of the things that became overly daunting for that game when I was playing it. It's like, you know, all this stuff is cool, and it's like, yeah, keep farming the same thing to try to get this one gun to drop so you can get different rolls, and you keep like 16 different copies. I fucking don't know. Keep 16 copies of a gun because they all have different rolls and it could all be useful at different places. Just fucking kill me now. It's too much for me. Fucking spawn the fish I need. Oh. There we go. Jesus. Oh, right, it's a goodbye lobsters. It should not be this rare. I have no idea what you mean by red bar. I mean, nothing to me, but... Speaking of a feeling of dread, Starfield has me dreading it quite a bit. Fucking 1,000 explorable worlds. That that is too many. There's too many worlds. Too much world. Oh, okay. Got it. But... Ah. That's something they're gonna do later. Come on, I just need one more lobster. Stop being stingy. Oh my god. Oh. Great, you can only use birdie ninjutsu every 30 seconds. Awesome. There it is. Good God. Okay. Oops. God, Messenger, Anchovy. Isn't it obvious? I'm a cute little birdie. Call me Birdie. Someone told me to look after you. Be thankful. I'm going to help you out so much. That's the beginning of the game. Let's see. You're asking for something sweet for 5 people? I guess sweet anchovy would be a good choice. Hey you, you've got a job to do now. Let's get 5 of any size of sweet anchovy. Quite powerful fish. Have you ever fished it before? This one is probably suitable for training. I need to make sure I don't do this too early. Ugh, God, yeah. See, that's the part of Destiny that I do not like. I would like these space hydras, please. Why is this game being so horrible with spawn rates of things that I need? Like, seriously. No call for this. Aha! Found one. Or Star Hydra, sorry. I guess Star Hydras are rare. That's cool. Okay. Looks like I'm missing about 4 in every zone, which would make sense. Being a 3rd zone that I still need to get into in every location. Again, boo at least, I guess. 120 gold. Definitely nothing to sneeze at. Come on, game. I've gotten more of the quote-unquote rare fish than I have of the one that I need. 1,000 fish in total. That's good. That was one of the achievements. Hopefully that was the last number of fish caught achievements. Let's see here. Yes, cool. That's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. That was the only timed one, quote unquote, being as it's, you know, reliant on spending enough time fishing to get the 1,000 fish. So I'm glad that I was able to get it in the process of playing the game. See, achievements like that, I don't mind, that while in the progress of playing the story and stuff, you get them. Now, if there was, like, another achievement that was, like, catch 10,000 fish or something, I probably wouldn't do that, because that's absurd. I'd have to play 10 times as long as I have now to get something like that. So I am glad this game did not do something like that. Star Hydra! I just need one more now. There it is. Yes. Oh, thank God. I can tell you what I've been up to if you wish. I've been stalking. I mean, supporting you behind a veil when you were in trouble. You never realized that, have you? I can tell you the secret. I can tell you the secret since you look really curious. Oh no! Not being able to sleep is horrible. Hello again. Audrey? I think that's right. Please ask me anything you want to know. Please tell me about you. My name is Emil. Yeah! I am serving Martel the Godfish. I told you that before, right? There are several other angels serving Martel. I am the youngest. Ah! Don't think I'm inexperienced just because I'm young. I've done my job and studied very hard. See? Otherwise you wouldn't have made it this far to Martel's place. I worked hard for that to happen. What are you doing? What did I do exactly? Well, a lot. I was the one who brought you to that small island. I was also the one who left you that fishing rod. I wanted to help you more directly, but that little birdie was always a step ahead of me. He did a good job guiding you, so I decided to step back and watch how everything goes. Prepared an ultimate support plan, though. Too bad I didn't use it. Whoop, time's up. I better get back to work. I have other errands to do. Angels are quite busy, actually. Oh, this is a souvenir for you. Take it. So this is just a small little indie fishing game. It is literally all fishing. That is all it is, all the time, just fishing. We beat Shipbreaker. I have it up on my YouTube actually, the full playthrough. This? Should we call this a house? Looks like you're living in a very modest way, huh? Well, it is exciting to start from zero. Alright, since you folks helped me catch the fish, I will build a house for you. On messenger horseback roll. Did you just say those horse mackerel are trashy? That's right. You should have just caught what I requested. You're not even... Yeah, punch the angel. Every fish is valuable. There's no such thing as a trashy fish. Get lost! So you seem to be off of work early, Audrey. If you worked today. Thank you very much for your help again. You gave me the image of someone who can You gave me the image of someone who can only get things done under the help of a bird. Turns out you can accomplish quite a lot on your own too. Oh, okay. Yeah, normal hours. We don't recognize normal hours here. This house only accepts bizarro hours. We just need to find the last piece of material. I'll try my best to help you. Also, if you're feeling down, don't hesitate to talk to me. We'll make it this time. We're going to space! Space! Was that the last one? It's about time. I'm going to test you. I am very excited to see how you have grown. Your power, your skills, and your heart. Alright, Martel the godfish. There she is! The godfish! I believe in you. You can do this! Just making sure that I don't have any other side quests to do at the moment. Okay. Oh, a huge ass fish, Jesus. I did it! I beat the game! Or something. It's the Metroid, run! Seems you have passed my test. You remember? This might not be heaven for you just yet. That is what I've told you back then. Have you come to understand the meaning of it now? Kind of. Time to release your memory. The memory burdening your soul all this time. You should be able to handle it at this point. Hey, did you hear about... Yes, that family. That old one. Yes, such a tragedy, dying alone like that. I heard that the body was discovered 3 months after the person's death. Ooh. No one had cared about that person for that long? The person had no family or friends? I'm happy I'm not in that person's place. You no longer hear the voice. You remember now? That's right. You have lost all hope in other people. and ended your life in eternal loneliness. Wow! Fucking depressing! As long as you haven't overcome that despair, you will never find true happiness, even if you're in heaven. I can grant you hopes and dreams in the forms of fish, but only humans can find them and share with others. Seems like you have come to know lots of people. You have come all this way under the support of your friends. This is a gift from me, to you, and your friends. Oh, okay, it's actually a whale. But you never see the top part. It just looks like a fucking Metroid. Hopes and dreams shower on this heaven and the world. Memories about your friends are flowing into your mind. Yeah, about that. Look at all those fish. Meteor fish. Oh god, they're gonna destroy the world. Yeah, it sounds about right. You can feel everyone's hopes, dreams, and happiness. This is all I can do. Painful memories may come up every once in a while. It may make you sad, angry, and full of desperation. But you are not alone anymore. You'll be alright. Thank you, Godfish. Welcome home to your heaven. Woo! Oh, hi. Welcome back. We already started. It's a party to celebrate you finally seeing Martel. They didn't wait for us to start. Oh, please, don't be so picky. We have BBQ with high-quality meat. Please have as much as you want. Well, since the party has already started, let's go enjoy this with everyone. This is definitely Korean. Okay, I'm calling it. This is a Korean game. By the way, I haven't seen Johnny. Where did he go? I wonder what happened. Nice to get together sometimes. It would be nice if Angels held more events like this too. Like parties or traveling. BBQ is the best thing in the world. Sad that Kappa likes to eat cucumbers, but I definitely prefer meat. Mr. Sergey, where did you go? I don't think that's right, Audrey, but sure. Oh dear, dear. This plant is a very special kind. I love parties. Bring me more sake. Wow, you drink more than I do. Awesome. I'll bring more sake for you. Maybe it's too early for Rosa to eat meat. Congratulations, Meow. You finally met the Godfish. I hope the journey you've been through has left something inside of you. Wait, when did the talking cat appear? Good morning. Such nice weather today. Yep. Oh no, Really came to this party too. I must leave soon. Actually, this meat is pretty good. I have to ask Emile how she got it. You don't want to know. She seems to enjoy munching the meat. I'm sure she does. What? I didn't say that. Never had a party where I didn't need to take care of my boss and clients. This is great! Video games? What's that? I want to try. Can you teach me how to play? We're going to play video games with Dave soon. Why don't you join us? All the food is from my farm. Please help yourself. Aha! What? You live in hell? What's it like? Huh? Heaven has such a place too? Alright, that's everybody. You ready to go? Let's go! That is true, chicken. Johnny! Didn't know you were here. Hurry, otherwise there won't be any meat left for you. Ah, my bad. I was thinking of something. What were you thinking? It was me who asked Little Birdie to help you out, so that you would know how to fish by yourself, and find a way to survive in heaven. Yep, that's right. As a result, you exceeded my expectations. You even caught the godfish. I must admit, you have become an even superior fisherman than me at this point. To be honest, I would love for Little Birdie to come back to me. But, Little Birdie, you are not my pet. You are not a thing. You do not belong to anyone. Please decide what you want to do. I'll respect your decision. I'm sorry, Johnny. I want to travel around with my human a little longer. My human is still an amateur compared with you, which is why I feel like I need to help him out more. I'm not sure how to say this. I thought you'd say that. Just wanted to hear it from you directly. Hey kid, take good care of him for me, okay? Alright, I guess it's time for me to eat some meat. Ahem. So, this is it. Looks like we're going to be stuck with each other for a little longer. My pleasure, Little Birdie. Yay! Story done. I still have like 6 more people to meet and a bunch more side quests to do, so. Chicken. Thank you for playing this far. Huh? You haven't seen all the fishing spots? And a friend event? Yeah, thank you! Don't worry. You will get to see all of them. Just keep fishing with me. By the way, have you ever heard of the game Bear's Restaurant? Have you played that game yet? That is the past story of Bear and Cat. You'll discover more of their stories. I want to play. No problems. We'll keep you entertained anyways. Wait, what? Ooh. Yeah. It's not enough. I know. To help him, I need more. Sign. Yes, I get it. Thank you. I've done all the side quests. I need more side quests to do. What it is walk into. Congratulations. Your wish has been fulfilled. However, you still have a long way to go. Do you understand? Though you've accomplished one big thing indeed. Therefore, I'll tell you one good thing. You can collect more signs of friendship. They'll give me power. With that power, I'll become strong enough to make a miracle happen. Once I receive the power, I promise to give you a reward. Guaranteed that you're going to like it. Who are you? I'm afraid I cannot tell you. But please do not forget, I'm always on your side. I believe you. Thank you very much. Sign of friendship. That's what we need. Collect more signs of friendship. Hey, what's up? You were zoned out. What? You saw a fairy-ish thing floating in the air? I don't know what you're talking about. You're tired, ain't ya? Seems like it was only visible to me. Sign of friendship. Huh? What is that? Never heard of it. By the way, did you see that stone slate outside? It suddenly appeared in front of our house. I wonder what that's for. Oh, I wonder. Hey there. I have good news. Really? What is that? Believe it or not, we secretly evaluated you, and you will be awarded a Grade A fisherman license. Sweet! What? So what's that? Only the best fisherman can get this license. Whoever has this license is allowed to go to any fishing spot, even where access is restricted. And you'll be able to receive requests from the angels. Ah, all of my previous requests were personal. I'm talking about official requests here. Official requests from the angels? I've heard they offer better compensation? Sounds good to me. Alright, since you guys are happy with the news, I have an official request. Please help me! Jeez, I already have a bad feeling about this. There is a big fishing event coming up. I'm the one doing the planning for the event. Event? What kind of event? The rule is simple. Catch the target fish within the shortest possible time. The reward for first place winner is anything. You can ask Guard Martel for whatever you want. That's the overview of the event, but after I published the event, God Martello refused to agree to the prize. He said that giving anything to the winner is too risky. You published the event without confirming with Martel? You're so bad. That's why I'm here to ask you to become the winner of the event. Please, I need you to win the event and then give up the prize. I don't have anyone else to ask for this favor. Please? Pretty please? What do you think? This just sounds like our regular fishing job. Let's help her out. Ah, really? Thank you very much. Don't complain if we don't win the first place, though. That's okay. Thanks for helping me out. As to the first mission, please catch 7 of the dragonfish. That fish lives in the jungle. There's mice that are fishing. Hey, look, those mice. Are they fishing? Holy boy, look at that. They're even using the sky phone? Looks like you got a phone call. Rival? Rival? What does that mean? Grade A, squeak. They also have a grade A's license. Well, we won't lose, squeak. Okay. We got a message. Innocent AU, rank S. Do you remember that mean angel? He told me to eat some innocent AU. He said that fish can detox my mind. So mean, isn't it? Grr, if he says so, I get a devour as much as I can. Fluffy sea slugs. I want to try this fish because Kana said it's good. Horse mackerel. Cook some fish stew, but this is far from my mom's cooking. I need more practice. Okay. Yes. I unfortunately have to call it here because I have to go into the office tomorrow. So I need to get up early. So that is it for tonight. Audrey, thank you for stopping by. Sorry I couldn't keep you entertained for very long. Tuesday mornings and Thursday mornings I have to go into the office, so I have to wrap up early. But I will be on later tomorrow if you want to stop by. So yeah, thank you guys very much for coming out. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and you have a good rest of your night/day.